things that they can't explain. Many parents don't know 10% of what their children have survived. Unfortunately, even now, some are still too broken to know. If you grow up from a dysfunctional place, you must understand that it didn't start with you. It started with them. If they are what they wanted to be, you won't go through what you went through. And if you allow yourself to be trapped in pity, in self-pity, and thinking, I don't know how I'm going to do it, it's just me, why have I suffered so much, why always me, you are going to raise children in the midst of that who will also try to explain. That because of the strategic nature of the devil's operation to attack lives, to attack individuals, the most strategic time to do it is when they are young, because that's the foundation laying season. That's the season where your thoughts process, your perception, the way you see life, the way you go about life, that's the season that they have been formed. I shared the story of a boy. I can't remember again, maybe it was between 5 and 7 or 8. And he's been suspended from several schools. Imagine, not suspended, expelled, sorry. Imagine a boy around that age having the experience of expulsion. How many of you have been expelled from a school before? I know you won't raise your hand. It's not like I was expecting you to. So some of us used to jump fence and avoid FCS, avoid fellowship meet. Oh yes. Some of you are too kind to do all that. We did. They will say go to school, you go to Gidankalo. You don't know what they call Gidankalo. Oh yes. You go to where they are playing PS. Everybody will be sweating like cow. No, it's not even PS, it's Sega. Tudu tudu tudu. Tudu tudu tudu. So boy, even all those things we were not expecting. But this boy, he had a track record. And he doesn't cry. And the teacher now said, while you are beating him, you will notice that your money is gone. In the process of beating him. So he will not just suffer for nothing. He will take souvenir for the beating. I was looking at him. So they started calling the boy a name. They started calling the boy Eku. Eku means rat. That's the name they call it. Oh yes. So I got interested in his case and I requested to see his parent. And I went to his house, to their house. I knocked. No one was responding. Oh, one of the things the boy used to do was that he used to follow girls to the toilet to touch their genitals. Oh yes, at that age. Sometimes he will go to the toilet and stay there. I'll be waiting for a girl to come at that age. So when I went to their house, I got in and I met his 2 eldest brothers were watching pornography on their television screen in their parlor, and the boy was there. Where is the mom and the dad? They are separated. The dad has followed other women. The mom has a man that they are now trying to get married. But sometimes when the wall is divided like that, the children are left to hang. We've seen cases that necessitate individuals going separate ways for a while. And we've seen cases that necessitate some people having to run. Either ways, plan your children so that they will not bear the scars of your decisions. Some of you grew up as the one hanging in between. Daddy was busy trying to do his family. Mommy was busy trying to do her family. And sometimes here you are. And sometimes when children are raised like that, they go through things that they can't explain. Many parents don't know 10% of what their children have survived. Unfortunately, even now, some are still too broken to know. If you grow up from a dysfunctional place, you must understand that it didn't start with you. It started with them. If they are what they wanted to be, you won't go through what you went through. And if you allow yourself to be trapped in pity, in self-pity, and thinking, I don't know how I'm going to do it, it's just me, why have I suffered so much, why always me, you are going to raise children in the midst of that who will also try to explain. What do? Wake up. Now that this thing is facing you, face it. Survive. Don't die in the process. You must tell yourself, I will win. I'm not going to tell stories. I will win. God will help me. He will strengthen me. I will overcome. At the end of the day, my story is to end. Say it again, my story is not permitted to end until I sing songs of victory. My books are not permitted to be closed until the chapters of victory have been written. My stories are not permitted to end until I sing songs of victory. Amen. These are issues. You go to school and ask teachers, they will tell you. Teachers in school, they are the ones who know what kind of home children are coming from. There are children that there's no one to help them do their assignment till they go back to school. The teachers will beat them in schools that they beat. There are schools that they beat, right? If you really survive Nigeria, gone, there's almost nothing to be afraid of again. Have you heard, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold your skirt, hold your skirt, Tawai! Sometimes you believe that those things are necessary until you get to places in life where you meet colleagues who are even more successful than you, who didn't know that such a lifestyle exists. You are describing how they will smash your head with the cover of a pot. They say, really? Did you call 911? Say in Nigeria, you will call 911, they will come there and beat you more again. Now when I go online and I see cases that people are reporting and saying, look at how they are abusing this child, look at how they are doing this. I bet many of you went through things that are worse than that. That if internet was this strong then, you would have trended. By now you might have been the face for domestic abuse or something. Someone like me, I know I could have been. Probably the logo. But it's good that we can sit down and laugh at them now, because we didn't die in the process. Give Jesus a big hand.